Charlene Sarai-Volkello from Rural Water Supply Network, and I have with me, can you please tell us your name, organization, and your position?
Sure. My name is Nabunnya. I work with IRC, the International Water and Sanitation Center, and I'm the country director in Uganda.
Fantastic. Can you please tell us a little bit about your journey of how you got to where you are now?
Okay. Sweet, sour, nice journey. Started way back when I finished university, my first degree, Bachelor of Arts in Arts from Makerere University. Then I worked for only 10 months as a research assistant in the Uganda Constitutional Commission. It was the commission that was set up to develop the Constitution of Uganda of 1995, and I got a scholarship from the Comboni missionaries, and I went to Nairobi to study communication, where I did my master's in communication. And then I came back, and for 10 years, I really did communication work, knowledge management, information management, producing newsletters in a network organization called DENIVA, the Development Network of Indigenous Voluntary Associations. And I was there for 10 years, 10 good years, where I also enrolled. Just before I left, I enrolled for another master's in public policy and management with the University of London, the School of Oriental and African Studies. And I finished that, and I think I got really interested in issues of governance, especially local governance. I continued doing my communication, but I think I was really shifting my interest to local governance. And I think I was also tired after 10 years. I got tired, and I saw this advert. But before I even saw the advert, I think a few months before the 10 years elapsed, I told my boss that I wasn't renewing my contract. The whole issue of you wake up and you can't pull the second leg out of your bed. I thought, I think I'd reached my good end. So I gave notice of 1 year. I thought that was very professional. And I think to the young people and even the young women that are coming up, don't just wake up and leave. Prepare the people who have taken good care of you. That's how you build a career. So I gave my notice for 1 year. I think 8 months down the road after I'd given my notice, I didn't see any movement towards looking for somebody to replace me or getting an understudy for me. So I reminded my boss, and he said, "Oh, we thought, Jenny, you were joking." I said, "No, I wasn't joking. I really would like to leave, but I don't want to just leave." And during that time, I was able to raise quite some good money, over $2 million from the Ford Foundation for a new governance project. And so the board secretary said, "You can't leave, you've just raised so much money. So who is going to implement?" I said, "No, it's for the organization, it's not for me." After the year elapsed, I got a job with the Nile Basin Initiative. But I had applied severally to several places, including Parliament of Uganda. I was shortlisted. I applied for 6 jobs. I was shortlisted for 5. I got 5. I got 5 jobs. But I had a mentor. The late Father Waligo. So I went to him with all these appointment letters. And so it's always good to have a mentor. It's always good to have somebody you can fall back to, who can guide you properly. So I went to him and I put all of them there, and we went through them, and he would ask questions like, "Oh, how much money have you been getting? Oh, okay. How much are they giving you here? No, you're moving backwards. Trash." But we went through that, and then finally it was the Nile Basin Initiative, and that's how I entered the sector in 2006 March. And I stayed with the Nile Basin Initiative for 4.5 years. The project ended, confidence building and stakeholder involvement, it ended. And then I saw an advert. All my jobs have been like in the newspapers. I see an advert, I apply. IRC was advertising for a country coordinator for the Triple S project sustainable services at scale. I applied, I was interviewed, and I got the job. So that's how I got into IRC. And I've been with IRC since 2009 December. And along the way, the project ended, and I was requested if I was interested in taking up the country director position, which yes, I was interested, so I applied properly, going through the procedures, went to Amsterdam for an assessment that I can never up to now understand, but some tough, long assessment for a whole morning. And since July 1st, 2013, I've been the country director. So that's really my journey, and along the way, because learning is good and learning just keeps you sharp, I got interested in issues of health, specifically public health. So I went to the Uganda Christian University and did a master's program in public health leadership with interest and specialty in saving the mothers. So maternal health is my good passion, and I'm an advocate of maternal health as I continue to be the country director. One has to be very proactive, look out for opportunities, try out new things, speak up if you feel things are not, you don't like what is happening to you, and IRC has given me that space to speak up. I think we speak up more than any other people I know. So for the young people, it's really look out for jobs if you want to grow, but also be careful how you want to grow and in which direction. And for the ladies, really, in the context, especially in my country, you need to continue learning. Learning shouldn't be just a one stop and then you say, no, I have finished. Learn, take short courses. I know it's expensive, but there are many free courses online that one can take. I've done quite a number of them in the sector, in maternal health, and also create a need for yourself. I know for sure that in the sector, not many people really understand public policy. So I'll see and get many invitations from government to look at issues of policy, to analyze policies, to support policy making processes and reviews, and that makes me happy. The sector is big, the sector is very intimidating, but create your niche, negotiate your way around, speak up, and participate, get involved. When you sit behind the desk every day, you won't be participating. Participate, get out there, learn. We have big opportunities in the sector, like the Uganda Water and Environment Week. Respond to the call for abstracts, make presentations, be a moderator, a facilitator or something. Get out there, be more visible, and share your work, share what you're doing, and because the space is there and it's the space for us to occupy. Thank you.